Hey guys, Gun Wild here. You're looking at my Ruger 1022. I'm going to replace the trigger in it. I'm going to take the stock trigger out and replace it with one of these Ruger BX triggers. This is supposed to be a 3.5 pound drop-in, so this isn't going to be a how-to or a review or anything like that. It's just going to be my initial impressions on the BX trigger compared to the stock trigger. So let me get set up here and we'll get this done. Okay, let's go ahead and put a scale on the stock trigger. So let's charge it. And this has been safety checked prior to the camera being turned on, and it is safe. Let's see, the scale is set at 0. And let's see what kind of trigger pull we can get out of this stock trigger. Okay, we are looking at just a hair over 6 pounds. So let's set it back on 0, recharge it. I like to test it 2 or 3 times just to make sure. And here we go again. There we go. And that was just under 6 pounds. And let's do it a 3rd time just for shits and giggles. And okay, and that was right at 6 pounds. So it has a factory trigger of roughly 6 pounds. Let me get the BX trigger installed in this and we'll test that out. Hang on. There was one thing I forgot to do before I took off the stock, and that was to test the reset of the factory trigger. Now I've removed the stock, but that has no function over how the trigger operates. So this is still the stock trigger that's in here. Let's charge it, fire it, and the reset on the stock trigger, what I like about it, it is nice and crisp, and it has a sound, and you can feel it right there. And I wanted to do an on-video comparison between the stock and the BX trigger. Here it is again. Nice audible reset. Alright, so I'm going to get the BX dropped in here and we will retest it. Hang on. Okay, I have the BX trigger installed, and for anybody out there that owns a 1022 and you're considering the BX trigger, it's very simple to install. It's 2 pins. The entire assembly just pulls out with 2 pins and installs back in with those same 2 pins. Didn't even take 5 minutes to do it. So, like I said, the BX trigger is in there now. Let's check the trigger on the scale. Let's charge it. Put the scale on 0. Okay. And let's see what we got. Oh, that was a very light pull. And that was just about 2.5 pounds. 2.5 pounds. Let's reset that on 0. Charge it. Try this again. And there we have the same 2.5 pounds. Very impressive. Let's try it a 3rd time. £2.5. Right on the money. Look at that. And I think it's advertised as 3.5 pounds. So this is even better. Let's check the trigger reset. Charge it. Okay. Pull the trigger. and reset. It's not as strong of a click as the stock trigger, but it's still there and it's still audible. Let's try it again. There you go. And I would say it probably has about the same amount of travel in it before the trigger breaks. Yeah, just very little creep, and then it breaks. And the reset is about the same as far as the creep goes as well, or the travel. Yeah, this is very nice. Better than I expected. Because like I said, I think they're advertised at 3.5 pounds, and this one comes in at 2.5 pounds, so I'm very happy about that. Tomorrow I'm going out to the range with my buddy Gary, and we're going to get a little trigger time in with this and see how well it performs out at the range. Alright, let's range test this trigger.
I'm sorry, I thought I did. There you go.
Alright. Nice clean break. Nice reset.
Sorry about that, I turned on.
Well, I can easily get used to this trigger.
Who did you come here to see?
Oh yeah.
It's not enough to call it work. My comfort, I call it visiting. If you do it long enough that you already know it ain't work. One or two. Right. I'm already just doing one very good. You want to go to the job? You're going to
What do you think?
Yeah.
Nice, huh? There's my target after 50 rounds. Had a few flyers. Not too bad. I'm really happy with this trigger.